You know when you're drowning, you don't actually inhale until right before you black out? It's called voluntary apnea. So no matter how much you're freaking out, the instinct to not let any water in is so strong that you won't open your mouth until right before you feel like your head's exploding. Then when you finally do let it in, it stops hurting. It's not painful anymore. It's actually kind of peaceful.
So are you saying you hope Matt felt some peace in his final moments?
No, I don't feel sorry for him.
Can you feel sorry for the 9-year-old Matt who drowned?
Just because a bunch of dumbasses dragged him into the water when he couldn't swim doesn't really give him the right to go off killing them one by one. You know, they found photos of Alison on Matt's computer. And not just of her. He'd photoshopped himself into these pictures. Stuff of them like holding hands and kissing. It's like he'd made up this whole fake relationship. So yeah, maybe drowning when he was 9 years old was what sent him off the rails. But that dude was definitely riding the crazy train.
Styles, are you feeling anxious?
I mean, one of my friends is dead. Another one's missing, so maybe.
Have you heard from them?
Why aren't you taking notes on any of this?
I do my notes after the session.
Your memory's that good, is it?
Let's keep it on you. Styles?
I'm fine. Aside from the not sleeping, the jumpiness, constant, overwhelming, crushing fear that something terrible is about to happen.
It's called hypervigilance. It's the persistent feeling of being under threat.
Yeah, but it's not just a feeling. It's like a panic attack. It's like I can't even breathe.
Like you're drowning?
Yeah.
So if you're drowning and you need to keep your mouth closed until that very last moment, can you choose not to open your mouth, to not let that water in?
You do it anyway, it's like a reflex.
Yes, but if you can hold off on that reflex, does that give you more time?
Not much time.
But more time to fight for the surface?
I guess.
And more time to be rescued?
Or more time to be in agonizing pain. Right, did you forget about the part where I said you feel like your head's exploding?
But if it's about survival, isn't a little agony worth it?
What if it just gets worse? What if it's agony now and just pure hell later on?
Well, as the old saying goes, if you're going through hell, you keep going.